Actors are annoying anyway. All that calling each other darling. Start her up.
Yes, darling.
Hello and welcome. My name is Michael Jobity, and I'll be hosting this live stream today, as well as the award ceremony on the 13th and 14th of December at the Ealing Picture House Cinema in West London. Welcome to the 6th edition of the MiraBan UK Film Awards, powered by the MiraBan Company and founded by our festival director and founder, Jay Manari, who is also an independent writer, producer, director, and member of Directors UK. The MiraBan UK Film Awards, or MUFA, is a British BFI film fund-winning film festival listed on the British Council Festival Directory and London-based, focused on showcasing diversity in auteur movies, created despite all the challenges of an indie low-budget production. MiraBan provides a spotlight for underrepresented, emerging, and experienced independent filmmakers through on-site networking events, live-streamed industry talks, online film courses, and most recently, an independent film fund launched to support the making of more independent short films. If you haven't done so yet, please check out our affordable festival tickets, just £20 for 2 days of screenings and panels, and don't miss the limited film industry tickets, which offer exclusive industry access. Subscribe to our art house-focused streaming platform, Stream-O-Turn, to watch all the officially selected candidates of this edition and vote for your favorite, which will win the Best Film Audience Award. Let's get the ball rolling. We have an amazing film. We have some amazing individuals behind the scenes, directors, writers, producers for this film itself. So first up, we have Ali Ameed El-Saadi. We have Majd, Saad, Hijjawi, and also Ahed, Saad, Hijjawi. Unfortunately, they weren't able to attend this live stream, but we're going to have a great discussion about the film and go through the behind the scenes in a little more detail. They are shortlisted for Best Diversity Short, and the film is called The Visit. So a synopsis on The Visit: a daughter tries to help her mother through grief, only to find some pain can't be eased. A quiet, intimate portrait of love and loss. All right, and with that, let's jump into it. Jay, what were your thoughts on the film? How did it impact you? What were some key takeaways after watching it? I think you're on mute. There we go.
Yeah, I was just about to unmute myself. Well, we need to talk about this film regardless. I think it's like all the films that we have selected during this edition, the impact that they made on the jurors was so strong that we have to honor them in some way. So this film specifically is was made in Jordan. And it talks about, like you said, a daughter helping her mother to try to cope with the grief of her lost son. The son was one of the Palestinian martyrs that was killed, brutally killed. And she's grieving for the fact that the body of her son was not returned to her, because from what they witnessed, from what the story witnessed, there is a place called the Cemetery of Numbers, which is a place where the body of the Palestinian martyrs who have been killed are not basically are kept into these freezers, and they are not returned. So they are just labeled with numbers. That's why the symmetry of numbers. And the visit is the visit that the daughter gives to her mother, but also the visit that is denied to this woman to grieve her son and give him a rightful funeral that everyone should be allowed to. So it's a punch in the stomach, to be honest, to watch. It's a very short, but it's very impactful, and it deserves to be talked about. So personally, I think it moves me so much, even just to talk about it. And what was your impression on it?
Yeah, I think to your point, I mean, obviously when you're dealing with grief and loss, it's something that we all feel as humans, and it's something that we can, empathize and feel for the character. And I think it's an important discussion. And in terms of how the character deals with it, I think it's something that is very moving, and just the on-screen performance as well was very moving for me. And I think it's amazing too that it was filmed in Jordan. I've always wanted to go to Jordan, to be honest, myself. And yeah, I think I just totally agree with the points that you shared, and I'm excited to have it shown for a large audience at the Film Awards. I guess we can also chat about a little bit on the cinematography. As a director yourself, were there any aspects that stood out for you in terms of their style and the tone?
I mean, they chose, for what we saw, they chose a very intimate representation. It revolves around the house of this woman and the daughter. And it's like, obviously, when a mother gets older, she needs help in, routine, like cooking, even just changing maybe the TV remote. So it's very delicate, it's very intimate, and I think it's minimalistic in the cinematographic approach. And I'm sure because of the budget and because of the where they were filming and the topic as well, it's hard to be funded. It's usually funding go through more institutionalized topics, and that's the problem with the mainstream. And that's why we created this festival, to make sure that independent filmmakers of everywhere in the world find a platform and a way to be showcased. So personally, it was very delicate. It was very touchy. You can tell that the person that was telling the story had respect for grief, because sometimes you can make almost, I will use a word which is a bit strong, but it gives you an idea. You can make pornographic pain. You can make even sorrow become pornography in the way you use it and portray it. It's like making a gore. You don't need to impose on the audience more suffering than what they can achieve by the story we are sharing. Sometimes the most impactful, visual storytelling is the one that makes you understand, not without necessarily, putting something in your face. So I appreciated the delicate approach in touching such a super difficult topic.
Yeah, no, I appreciate your thoughts, Jay. I think, the audience definitely resonates with that. And yeah, very, very deep and impactful film. And, congratulations to the directors and all the members behind the scenes who created this film. Yeah, just very impressive. And as I mentioned, excited to see it on the big screen at the UK Film Awards. So I think that is time currently for the Q&A. I have some very quick reminders for the audience. And we also have another live stream, so make sure to tune in coming up right after this. But quick reminder, festival passes are available for purchase on the MiraBan website at the link available in the comment section of this live stream. The red carpet reception, followed by the award ceremony, will take place at the Ealing Picture House Cinema on the 14th of December. And then starting from the 15th of December, this is where all shortlisted films will be available to stream and where you can vote for your favorite to win the Best Film Audience Award. How do you do that? You go on Stream Auteur and click Add to Favorites for the film that you want to vote for after registering. With that, I want to give a special thanks to yourself, Jay, for joining in the discussion around this amazing film. And with that, we'll go to the next one.
It's an honor and a duty.
Thank you.